Hi, it is me, the guy who's here all the time. I discovered something the other day that is just going to blow your socks off. I was watching TLC, my favorite. It's the learning channel. Every day I learn a little more on why I don't want to be here. I figured out that they have the worst show. And it's not 90 Day Fiancé. I always thought, oh, that's the pinnacle of shit. It's not. They have a worse show. Apparently TLC is dedicated to making stuff worse than the year before. Like, someone at TLC is like, how can we make them more disgusted? They started off by actually having a show, and I'm not joking. It's called, this is the title of the show. My teen is pregnant, and so am I. My teen is pregnant, and so am I is like the starting of a really bad joke, but it's not. It's an actual show that lasted for one whole season, 7 episodes, before someone caught wind of it and was like, this is like a national disaster. And I watched it yesterday, and it's mind-boggling, really. So I'm gonna subject you guys to it, because I think that I'm not the only one who should be watching this trash. So we'll get into it really soon. But I want to see what the ratings are. I think it got like the lowest rating. 4.3 out of 10 on IMDb. People thought it was worth even 4 stars. That's really generous. Doesn't have any user reviews. I thought that I'd find something on it, but nobody has reviewed this show. It feels like everyone who watched it does not want to watch it, or is actually holding in the guilt that they have watched it. This is the storyline, and it says this from IMDb. Follows expecting mother and daughter duos from pregnancy through childbirth, and every experience and emotion in between. Whoever made this should get fired.
You're fired!
Anyway, whoever gave me this idea, you should get fired. Probably shouldn't, because I gave myself the idea. And if you'd like to follow me, join me at 16leo on Instagram. That way you can give me a better idea for a better show. Subscribe. You can see that I'm hurting inside by watching these. Get me out of here. In honor of Valentine's Day, I'd like to share through poem my love for something that has always been by my side. My Raycon Everyday Earbuds. Raycon Everyday Earbuds. My love for you burns bright. I can always count on 8 hours of playtime and 32 hours of battery life. Every day and every night. With optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit, I think anyone could recognize these buds are legit. I'd never leave my house without you in my hands. Amazing quality audio at half the price of other premium audio brands. These earbuds are great. This isn't breaking news. They have tens of thousands of 5-star reviews. 3 sounds profiles let me decide what to hear. Either pure sound, balanced sound, or bass sound. Travel to the ear. I wear mine at the gym or on a walk, or to block out noise when I don't want to talk. So this Valentine's Day, if you're single and feeling a little lonely, I'd recommend picking up a pair of Raycon earbuds so that your favorite music or podcast can fill that void and keep you company. All jokes aside, check out my link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/16leo to get 15% off your Raycon purchase, plus free shipping. Thanks Raycon for sponsoring today's video. So there's like a few families, and I'm focusing on one today called the Phillips family. I haven't fully watched this because I thought, this is a tough watch, but I do know that they're from the South, and that is enough for me.
That's what you remain. Amen.
Amen.
That kid didn't even say anything. He just was like, amen.
Say your prayers to Jesus over.
This is why I like that it's from the South. I not only get to do my Southern accent that I like so much, but my gosh, everything just seems funnier. Doesn't it? I know people from the South are not intentionally funny, but they are unintentionally the best comedians ever.
And I'm pregnant with my 8th child, and my daughter Kristen, who's 17, is pregnant with her first. Us being pregnant at the same time is a situation that I never would have ever expected to happen.
Hopefully, Melissa, that is actually the case, because if you did expect that to happen, I honestly think that there should be handcuffs and not the good ones behind your back, because nobody expects this. But it is absolutely already incredibly bad to see these two back to back like they're in a buddy cop movie, and the movie's called Expecting 2, more like Expecting 4. Not a good thing, you know what I mean? Like, she looks like she's got braces on. She really looks like she's 16, and I'm wrong, she's 17, so wow, almost an adult, but not yet. Not quite yet. It's just really sad to see teens going through this and maybe not getting the most out of their life. I don't know. It seems like a predatory show almost.
She's just one of those children that I just never thought her.
Get the words out, Melissa. Think about it. Just think about it. Holy shit. She's just not a kid that I thought to think about how I just thought, no way. Then I looked at her and I thought, oh my God, no way. Couldn't be. I didn't think that. She's not something that I think that. Okay. Very good, Melissa.
Cheerleader and honor roll, and I never thought she was having sex.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Hopefully, again, Melissa, just not a thing that you should be imagining, you know? Just these are just rudimentary things that you shouldn't be thinking about. Seems like you need a little checkup yourself.
It's just something that I think it's hard to accept.
Today, me and my mom are having a baby shower, and
Not something like, you know, if you're going through the show and you're maybe watching it even with your parent, you could like look back and be like, oh, that's my mom. Not, that's my sister who I'm having a kid with at the same time and we're racing to see which baby pops out first. Saying the thing like me and my mom are both having a baby shower today is like mind-blowing to me. The thing that I first thought when I saw the show was, how did it even last 7 episodes? How did they find this many people in this very niche situation that they managed to make a whole season out of it and think that they were gonna make another season out of it? What are American people doing? Why do condoms not exist in your country? What is happening? What, is this just bad decision Central? And everyone is from Central, just by the way. Or one person's from New York. One, they make bad decisions.
we were having a baby shower when all my friends were going shopping for their prom dresses and getting ready for prom and Spirit Week, and I don't get to experience any of that this year.
Yeah, so this is like the big thing that like I guess a lot of the teens that when I look at them, that's the stuff that they forfeit. A lot of the moms are saying like, I wish I could do this with my friends, or I wish I could go and get that. And what they're doing is they're forced to grow up faster. Now, I obviously don't have experience with popping out babies, believe it or not, but my grandma actually got married when she was 17, forced marriage too. So it was like a thing in culture. It's just that doing it willingly and not realizing the consequence of it.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Sometimes doesn't happen till you're older, because when you're young you're like, oh, I'll just go through this. I hope that everyone on the show grows up and then still has a good life. It's hard to think that maybe you're giving up a lot of your adolescence and your early 20s when a lot of people are still figuring out what they want to do and who they want to be, to raising a kid when you don't fully know who you are yourself. That's the thing that concerns me a lot.
Some people, I think, when they look at me, they judge me.
They're just used to seeing you as a little girl. And now you're walking in and you have a belly.
Oh, they might be judging you a little bit, but when they see Mom Melissa out here not even able to formulate a sentence saying things like, I didn't know she was having sex, then they're judging her way more, so you're fine, okay? I mean, you didn't make the best decision, I'm not gonna lie, but like, I'm going hard in the paint on your mom who's also pregnant somehow and doesn't understand that she's gonna be a grandmom just days after being a mom. Guinness World Record.
I do think people do judge me for being a mom at 17. I'm not gonna lie, I used to do the same thing.
All right.
That's not supposed to be funny, but I'm not gonna lie, I used to judge everybody, be like, you getting pregnant, you fatty. Then I was like, oh, that's a mirror, that's me. Oh, shit. Well, you got it, man. The problem is the person who got her pregnant has a soul patch. That's illegal. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. I don't think that's even allowed.
As a parent, you try to keep them from situations like this, but you can't be there all the time. All right, let me grab my coffee. I just want them to be okay.
So I think that's Jason. He's very emotional and also close to having a soul patch. His just grew out a little more, so I think he's all right. Literally, him and his wife are almost exact carbon copy of these two as younger kids. So I find it really weird. Like, whenever I see him talk to the boyfriend, I'm like, that's you in 10 years.
Me and Derek have been dating for 2 years and 5 months.
2 years and 5 months and you're having a baby. 2 years and 5 months. You didn't move in, you didn't say I'm gonna get married, nothing like that, but you did have a baby in 2 years and 5 months. Not even a 3-year anniversary and you guys popping out babies, huh? What is the rush? I always wanna know. I feel like there's so many people who are young who's like, I met the love of my life, and then 2 weeks later you're like, she broke my fucking heart, and just turn into like aggressive aggro person.
We are fucking over, you fucking dumbass.
Why? Why do people not ever take it slow? It's like, she is the perfect woman. Do you know her last name? I don't even know her first name, but I saw her on Instagram and she looks really good. It's not always love. And sometimes you have to understand that love is not like this perfect balance of everything. So it's a very hard journey. It's just someone worth fighting for. And maybe when you're 17, you don't always know exactly what you want. I had a girlfriend when I was young. I even maybe will have one in the future. Who fucking knows? The point is, people come and go, and you have to find out who you are before you can find out who you want. I don't know if either of these two people know who they are, because this man has a soul patch, so he's clearly lost.
We got together my freshman year in high school. He was a football player, and I was a cheerleader. Now he's gonna be the father of my child, and I never would have thought that.
He was a football player, now he's a father. Feels like a career drop right there, man. It's not like it can't happen and stuff, you know? It's not like some people grow up faster, some people mature faster. You always hope for the best, but like, whew, you know, this is a scary situation. I mean, at any given point, these two could just grow up and realize we're growing apart, and that's not what you want for a kid, let alone these two, who are also kids, just by the way.
I was 16 years old with my first baby. I know exactly what...
Never mind, this whole series is fucked. I don't know, there it is.
I was 16 years old with my first baby.
There it is. How are you even gonna say, I never thought anybody was having sex? You were having sex at 16. The fuck? Holy shit, you beat your daughter. Not like that. You know what I mean? Fucking, she was 16 when she had... How can these two complain about you having your daughter? You're 1 year late. Your mom was 16. You better get on it, girl. This is crazy.
She's gonna go through, and that's what hurts. It's not gonna be easy. I just wish that they were doing this when they were in their 20s, not in their teens.
I can't believe that now the mom has no legs to stand on. She can't be like, kid, what are you doing? And she's like, Mom, you did this even younger. Then it's like, and also I'm pregnant now, so oops again. Jesus, you got me. Checkmate, Mom. Melissa, get your shit together. Holy what are you doing, man? Is this the child that you had when you were 60? Is this the one? Oh, God. You're gonna be a great grandma by the time you're 50, bro. Melissa and Kristen share a visit to the doctor. This is the first time Melissa is seeing Kristen's ultrasound.
Supposed to have any more children, and 7 years later, here we are. Us being pregnant at the same time.
Clearly you have no self-control. We weren't supposed to have no more children, but my belly looked like Santa Claus. I mean, I'm just popping them out like tater tots and shit. I don't know. More mouths to feed. KFC family bucket, here we come.
The hardest thing I probably ever had to do was tell my mom.
To get your braces removed. Oh, no, it's probably the fact that you're pregnant, but okay.
Scared and nervous, and I was very disappointed in myself because I knew my parents would be disappointed in me.
Evidently not, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like this girl, I'm sad for her, and you know, it's sad, but like, evidently her mom clearly has not led by example here. So I did not know this truth bomb. I hadn't watched till this point. I can't even believe Melissa is saying anything other than, good job, daughter, you're following in your mom's footsteps. Jesus Christ.
Still not over the fact that I am pregnant.
Okay, Kristen, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
It was obvious her belly was growing, but just makes it real.
Honestly, Kristen, I think you could have got away with it. Like, even after the baby was born, I think you could have been. Melissa over here seems like she's 2 screws too loose, you know? You could have just been like, Mama, I'm getting fat. All them grits he's feeding me, I don't know, I'm just eating them like a hog. Oopsie, I'm fatty. She'd probably be like, oh, you can't do cheerleading with that fat belly. You better start doing Pilates or something. And just have the baby. Never tell her. And she'd be like, is this your cousin? Who's this? Oh, I don't know, Melissa, I don't know. You could get away with it.
Just difficult to watch because, you know, we see you out there cheering. We shouldn't be here. She should be in school.
I mean, you know, I'm sorry to say this, but whose fault is it? Like, these are people who are not classified as adults. And I hate to be that person, but like, your kids are gonna make some bad decisions in their life. That's how people learn. However, as parents, it is your job to teach them and make sure that they're qualified enough to know, like, I'm not gonna be doing this stuff. I know if I do this, this is the consequence. This girl didn't understand the full ramifications of her actions, clearly, so she let whatever that guy, that football player, you know, put his footballs in her, sorry, but, and then that's what happened. So basically, what I'm saying is Mama is the person who didn't teach her well enough not to do that. I know it's still, responsibility falls on everyone here, but like, lots of people don't get pregnant at 17 and stuff because they are aware of the consequences to that effect. So the mom getting pregnant at 16 is like, no, it's not a good endorsement for you shouldn't be doing this. Ah, yes, just after every ultrasound, you cry to your mom who's even more pregnant than you, and you put your bellies together and then you can't even reach with your arms. It always happens.
Seeing her as a little girl, a good little girl. And I'm not saying she's bad, she just made a wrong choice.
Just by the way, how Melissa's baby, who's 40, is gonna be born, and then Kristen's baby is gonna be born the same time, right? Same year. Now that baby's gonna be like, these are my uncles? And the uncle will be the same age as the kid. How the fuck? That's gangster shit. This is my uncle, Larry, and he's 12. What? That's crazy.
I wish you would have waited, but we're gonna be here for you, okay? Okay.
The doctor's probably like, get out. I have way more people. Get out. What are you doing this here for? Leave.
Hey, Jason,
Yes, baby.
is it okay if Derek comes over to eat?
Holy shit, she calls her dad Jason. I think that's his, I don't know if this is her father. I think this is her stepfather. I would assume so, because it probably said it and I was too busy looking to see if he had a soul patch or not. I think this is a stepfather.
And I think Derek has great potential. But right now, we need to see action.
Okay, so yeah, this guy thinks that the boyfriend has good potential. I think that potential is probably best put in the NFL rather than ladies. So maybe that would be good. But he's coming over in a few minutes. I like how she asked him, like, can he come over? When's he coming over? He's already here. Can he come over? Like inside or no? Okay.
Derek abandoned me at some point in time when I was pregnant, and it's really heartbreaking and it's hard because I want him to be there for me and the baby. And
I gotta be honest, man. I'm lucky I'm not in this position, but like I would feel very nervous as a guy. I mean, I can only imagine how the girl is feeling having to literally have that person in their life. But like, I think as a guy, you're not legally subjected to taking care of this kid anyway. So a lot of these cases, like the guys could just run out. And I don't know if they're fully mentally ready because scientifically speaking, like it's just logically speaking as well, men's brains don't develop fully until they're 25. Having the 17-year-old is like having a 14-year-old in like actual age. He's from the South. He's probably a 10-year-old now. I mean, I don't know. With that soul patch, I don't even know if he's 9.
like he keeps leaving, so I don't want it to happen again.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
See, normally girls baby trap you so that you can't leave. She's actually in a weird position. She had a baby and now he has to leave. He wasn't even going to probably. That's she closed that bear trap too early, as if proverbially, if you know what I mean. So she's crying. She says that she doesn't want this guy to leave. The dad's consoling her. Just then, our football-headed man comes in.
How come every time I leave, she starts crying?
Good question, Derek. Maybe you should ask her. What the fuck? He just walks in the house, not even his house. How come every time I leave she's crying? What, does she not know how to not cry? Who is this girl? I left, she was a grown-up. She was a cheerleader. Now she's a crying leader. Jesus Christ, what the hell did you do to her? Derek just walking in like he owns the house and shit.
Come on, back up.
Jason.
Okay, hold on.
Every time I leave,
Go outside.
That conversation lasted all of 2 seconds. He walked in with like the energy of like, how come every time 10 seconds later, he's outside the house again. God, Derek, why do you have a weird patch on the back of your head? Tell me that.
why is she crying?
She's pregnant.
Okay, but why?
She's pregnant. Do you not understand that? Do you understand that?
Does he? Honestly, scream it a few more times. I don't think the people on the other side heard it.
I understand that, yes.
So you might want to watch your tone when you come to my house and talking about my daughter. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Now he's crying. Holy shit, bro. This dude came in like he's like, I'm gonna kill this dad. She keeps crying. I'm gonna sort him out real bad. 10 seconds later, he's crying at someone else's house because he now understands that his girlfriend is pregnant. Good work, Derek.
It bothers me when they make her cry because I know they say hurtful things to her about me because, I mean, I think she loves me. I mean, I hope she does.
It's real. It's starting to hit you, isn't it?
I don't think anything. I think you need to hit him a little more with that truth bombs, bro. He clearly doesn't understand what is happening. He walked in that house looking like he was ready to do a WWE match. I don't know if he understands what's happening, bro.
She wants to know how you're feeling. She wants to have that, intimacy between two people is not sex.
Okay, Dr. Full, I don't think this is gonna turn into... I think what he meant to say is that you can not... I don't even know what he's trying to say. He just said intimacy between two people is not sex, or not just sex, but it can be, clearly.
Do you understand?
I know that.
It's sharing your heart with each other. Just open up to her, okay?
This is not the time to be doing that, my guy. You gonna share your heart with her? You gonna share your pies with her? You gonna share that apple pie with her, huh? Pecan pie. You gotta share things with her, okay? Share secrets with her. You gotta share hair care routines with her. You gotta share your money with her. All of it. You gotta share more than just your ding dong with her, okay, buddy? Stop it.
You know, I don't show my emotions. That's just who I am.
No.
I love you with all my heart, babe.
Damn, that soul patch, really, I feel like he should go to jail for it, bro. I think they should arrest him for bad facial hair. I don't know if that's a thing that they do in the South, but they should. He's gonna be the father of her kids, and when the kid comes out, this is the first thing it's gonna see. Dad with a razor blade that clearly doesn't work. God, shave it.
Kristen.
Oh my gosh, so the next day, it seems like Kristen might have left the house and also took apart her wardrobe somehow, like the Hulk. No, he gets that strength upgrade when you're pregnant, bro. She really went ham on that house. I guess she ran away.
Understand what's going on. She didn't give us any explanation. She just left.
Jason discovers that Kristen is missing on the day that Melissa is scheduled to be induced. That is a sentence that I don't even think I could possibly say again. That sounds like something only a Southern writer could write.
My wife is about to have a baby, and now we have to worry about this scenario with Kristen.
No, you don't, bro. Your wife is having a baby. If this baby gets lost, you literally can replace it. That's fine. Also, why are you in your house? She's having your baby. What are you doing in the house just walking around, bro? Go to the hospital. Meet your new baby. Don't worry about your old one. Your old one's having a new one. This baby's to go around. Find a baby.
I love my daughter. I pray that she's okay, but right now I've got to concentrate my focus on my wife and Noah that's about to come.
I like how he's like, I gotta concentrate on my wife. I gotta find out where this hospital is. How do I get to it? Do I run? Do I walk? Do I row my boat there? What? Car. All right. We'll have to put gas in it? How does that work? He's like really trying to get there. He's gotta concentrate all his efforts and energy to get to the hospital. He can't do two things. He's just not able to. So Melissa goes into labor. I think she has a baber. I don't know.
She pushed and Noah come out, and I tell you, it was the most beautiful thing that I think I could ever witness.
She pushed and Noah come out. Noah's Ark and all that shit come out. She pushed and it come out just like that. Just beautiful shit right there. Noah come out, but beautiful baby. Now I gotta worry about my other baby who's having baby. And just like that, Melissa gives birth to another one of the Phillips family babies. But we need to worry about the other Phillips family baby and her Phillips family baby too. Phillips family babies. That should be a diaper company. We have so many that we just got diapers.
I don't know where Kristen is.
2 days
I just
later.
feel like my family is not complete because Kristen's not part of it right now.
Oh, wow. So it's been 2 days and they still haven't found Kristen. But Melissa had to be in hospital. She's just getting home. The other dude, Jason, he can't focus on many things. So he's focusing on trying to get her back to the right house this time. It's tough.
We're watching every car that passes. We're looking in the ditches. We're terrified.
You reckon she's in a ditch, maybe? You're looking in the ditches on the way home. Go to that ditch there, Jason. Go to the ditch that we always go to. Yeah, not that one, the other one. Ah, empty as usual. All right, let's go home. Let's get a KFC bucket, just for me this time.
When we came home, it was the kids come running to the car. They couldn't wait to see Noah.
Was that 4 kids that ran? The 5th one's missing and the 6th one's in the car. How many kids do you need? Are you trying to build a dynasty or some shit? What is this about? 6? God. What if people just chill? I mean, that's a lot of kids, bro, isn't it? 2, 3, even 4. That's 5, 6. That's a lot of kids. That's a lot. And your kids are having kids. Wow, you're really starting a whole group right there. That's a super group. Jackson 5 plus 1. That was crazy.
I don't think she should have just hastily just left.
So after the baby, it's been a week and Kristen has run away from home. Oh, but she returns. Okay, everything's good. Ooh. They're playing that country music that, you know, when you're like about to shoot someone up in like an old Western movie, or like, Mama wants to see you. We got business to handle. And then all you hear is like, reload the shotgun. It's like that type of, I don't know what's gonna happen, man.
I mean, we were completely blindsided, completely.
I don't blame Derek. It takes two to do what they've done, but they don't have a clue.
I've heard on the series it takes two to tango, which is a very, very great euphemism for saying my underage daughter/son was banging another underage person and now they have a baby and a stupid decision. Very nice. Very nice.
I was a 17-year-old pregnant person too.
Holy shit, she went up in age. She was 16 last time. Did she have one at 17 as well, or are we, did she just try and be like, I was 18 when I had my baby. I was 19. I was older than you, definitely not younger, so I can say this.
Is this the kind of respect that you want from us?
No.
How am I supposed to deal with you when you smack me in the face and just up my daughter out of this house?
I would have loved to see that, though. I gotta be honest. I think you're giving him more credit than he's. I'm pretty sure he just went to the door and he's like, "You want to go?" And she's like, "Yeah, all right." That's probably how that happened. He's wearing one of those hats that I don't know why the South picks the colors green and greener and think that this is the color that I want to wear. Honestly, your head looking like a swamp never has been attractive. I don't think wearing camouflage and then going to things like houses has ever been fun. But people in the South continuously decide camo is their like choice attire for just everyday solutions. Derek is like the archetypical southern dude, man. The soul patch, the camo hat, he's fit to be a dad.
Am I supposed to have respect for you?
Am I having this much respect? How much respect you want? Because this is how much respect you get. This much. You crazy, okay? I'm not. This is how big I think you are. You fucking dumbass. Like this your brain right here. Melissa's like, come on, be real.
Do you think that my wife needed the stress of y'all going and leaving? Do you think she needed that? So you wasn't thinking about nobody but yourself.
I don't even think he was thinking about himself. Jason, I don't even know if this man has the capacity to do that. I genuinely think that you're giving him a little too much credit. You said that he came and slapped you up and then took the baby. I think that would require him having a plan. Clearly, this motherfucker does have no plan because he has zero plans and zero solutions. I think that you're hyping him up to be more than he is, bro.
It's time for me to take my responsibility to take care of my own.
She's mine.
She's mine now because...
Are you married to her?
No, I'm not.
Are you married to her? You're 7.
The man is standing up, pointing at you, and you're sitting down like, she's mine. You can leave her alone. I'm taking care of my own. They probably couldn't have picked a more passive dude than Derek. I'm taking her and I'm leaving. Good day to y'all. It's like, just really, really very soft-mannered dude.
18 years old, that is mine.
But I have a child with her.
It doesn't mean you own her.
Not the way you should be saying that, Jason, but all right. She's 17 years old. That is mine. That is mine. She's 17 years old.
As soon as I turn 18, I got a job waiting on me.
One thing you're gonna learn to do, you better not ever disrespect my wife again. You understand? Don't look at her in that fashion.
And he means that literally, Derek. You better get some better fucking fashion. Get a top hat, something. I don't know, shave that beard. Get better fashion, then you can look at anyone you want. Bro, literally, get a Gucci anything. Get something. Dave, what's his name? Keith? What the fuck is this? Derek? Just get something, Derek.
And this...
Hold on, I got this. Yes, you don't do anything. That's the problem. And no, you did do something because she's knocked up. So, come on. Also, you got a job waiting on you. I mean, you're 17. It's not like you can't get a job now, right? Or are you in school getting those A's?
Taking care of her?
I ain't done nothing bad to her since she's been pregnant.
Yeah, after the pregnancy, I didn't do anything bad to her, okay? After she got pregnant, I've been nothing but nice. Before that, you could say I made one terrible decision, but like after that, I've been pretty okay, pretty much. I'm pretty good. I did kidnap her for a week, but like I did bring her back, so that should cancel that out, basically. Anybody want KFC? I get a family bucket of chicken. Maybe everybody be a little more calm.
Hold on.
This guy's hand, like, signal thing is way too... Hold up. I'm drawing that. And he's like withdrawing energy, like, all right, hold up.
This is not the road I want to go down. You guys are 17 years old.
In fact, Jason, you're 37, and if you combine these two people's ages, they're still 3 years younger than you. That's crazy. What? Holy crap, you're double both of their ages and then some. That's crazy.
I want you to take care of my daughter, but I want you to do it the right way.
He looks like a Muppet, like literally with his mouth up. He looks like someone could stick a hand up his ass and like start doing ventriloquism.
I just want y'all to be okay. Please. God, I don't want y'all to go through this.
So then the dad cries, and I gotta say, this dad, like, for all that he's worth, is at least a very prominent, especially when you're talking about, like, a stepdad, too. This dude could have been like, I'm bouncing, get out of here. But really, he says that she's a daughter. He seems like a very decent human being. He's just very concerned. And who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be pretty high tension and quite hard on the person that you want to take care of your daughter? Like, I get it. I understand. Derek has his hat named with Derek, in case he forgot whose hat it was. Which one of y'all's hat is this? Damien? Drizzy? Derek? That's mine. Then the family all does a southern hug, which is when you bend down and turn into a rock, because you guys are all like doing this together. So this is good. Southern hug.
She went from being a little girl to a grown-up in one fleeting moment, and she can never get that back.
It is very, very sad once you, like, you know, strip down the reality television element of it and realize his dad is very sad. He can't give his daughter the adolescence and freedom that she would have had this not happened. He's taking it on himself to be like, I failed her, when like he didn't necessarily do it. But like, you know, if you were a parent, of course you'd feel like, I think I'd feel like that too. It would be very hard not to feel like that. Clearly this dude is in touch with his emotions. It's sad to see. All things considered, I will say, Kristen, I've watched the show and stuff, and she seems to be at least the most even-keeled in terms of like all of the people having babies. So not that it's a good thing to say, but I hope she'd be okay.
From now on out, and we're gonna take care of this baby.
Yeah.
He gave him the I trust you handshake. That's when you put two hands to the side of the person's hand and then you rub his neck.
I have to grow up really, really fast.
It's a surreal moment when you see the older baby is holding the new baby while also gonna have the newest baby in a few days. This is just very, very confusing type beat. This is like when you do those maths equations. Philip's family has two babies, but then their baby's having a baby. How old is the baby of the baby in equivalence to the baby that the mom had?
You guys getting ready? Well, we got to hurry.
3 days before her due date, Kristen goes into labor. The baby's coming up. But is it not invasive that, like, you know, you're like, hey, as a teenager, I'm gonna film her giving birth. Guys, this should be a good show. I'm gonna film 17-year-old giving birth. Now it's gonna be on the internet for a brown dude who has no affiliation with these people whatsoever to look at it and then be disgusted by it. Is that not? Okay. We're not. It's the miracle of childbirth by a child.
Finally here, and just seeing him just changed everything.
And Derek was indeed there with his stupid idiot camouflage hat and stupid idiot beard. So the baby had to have that.
Just seeing him makes my day every day.
Lucky.
It's just crazy that I mean, I know she's 17, but she looks like she's younger. And it's like the visual aspect of seeing someone, you know, you can tell usually people, you're like, oh, okay, that guy is in his 20s, 30s, whatever. You can visually see like there's something that's pretty abnormal about this situation. And it's just, no matter how many times I'm looking at her face, I'm like, it just doesn't seem right to me.
I guess I'm more accepting of what has happened. It's going to be challenging, but we will make it through this.
That's really nice. She went from disappointed to challenged. Not like that, but you know what I mean.
Being a mom it's going to be hard just because of all the things that you have to give up and the things that you have to do, the sacrifices, the way.
Yes, sacrifices, like sacrificing that hat to a garbage can and maybe the beard to a barber. Please, fuck, Derek, can you make sacrifices? Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, I love being a dad. I mean, I wish I do. I wish I would have waited. Yeah. I mean, I'm still young, but
I love being a dad. I love it. I love it. I wish I had waited longer though. But I love it. But like, if I could choose, I would go back in time and never do any of the shit I did because I don't have any regrets. My only regret is not doing this. I don't have regrets, but I definitely regret don't do it. That's what I say.
I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world.
So there they have it. Both kids are born. Mom and daughter are not pregnant anymore. And 2 more people are born into the fam. Now, will they get along? Let's find out.
Now that we're home, now we need to figure out a plan.
Ooh, it turns out 3 weeks after he's born, Derek's role is still an issue for Kristen's parents.
I feel like it's important for me to take as much responsibility for Hudson as I can.
Hopefully, bro. But also, I just want to say, I've been seeing you in the same blue shirt, and it says that lots of time has passed. Do you not own other shirts? Do you just like blue, or what? What is happening? What really is happening with you, Derek?
I just don't think it's appropriate for you spending the night here.
Okay, so now we have to come to a compromise.
That couch is just not kind to him. Every time he sits on the couch, he ends up crying. You should know better. Either stand up or stand up for yourself, bro. I don't know what to say.
But we have kids that are innocent.
I can understand about how you feel. I really do. But
Damn, Dad said we have kids that are innocent up there. Not like you two degenerates. You're crazy. You had a baby. We got some actual innocent kids up there. Some children of God, not these things, these sinners. God.
But for 17, he's doing a pretty darn good job.
Which is fine, which is great. But then say stuff like Derek at 24 is doing a terrible job. Derek at 30, I haven't seen him in 6 years. Like, that's the only crazy thing, is that it's a long haul thing. Some people might be like, yeah, right now I feel this is a little guy's growing up, but it's gonna get tougher, realistically speaking. Then, when the baby gets older, you're gonna have to fend and support for them. But you don't even have a job yet, because you don't have a career, because you haven't studied, and your wife or girlfriend or lady is a cheerleader, or was. So that's not gonna work either. It's gonna be a tough road. Unless you become the NFL's next great quarterback or something, you gotta figure out a career, Derek. So that's the thing that's the major pitfall for a lot of people. Don't really think ahead when they do this, and it could be pretty tough.
I think they're proud of how I've stepped up. I mean, I hope they are, because I'm trying to do everything I can to step up to be a father for Hudson.
I think that he should.
Did nobody teach him that he could open his mouth, or what is happening with Derek? Is he? I just try to be father with Derek. You know, I mean, Derek's me. I'm talking about the kid. Proud to be a kid. I mean, proud to take care of a kid. I hope they're proud of me. He's still searching for validation from the parents. Oh man, he's a kid.
Be given some time to bond with his child.
I do too. I agree with that.
I'll do whatever you want me to.
Derek ends by saying, I'll do whatever you want me to, and crying. But for all purposes, he seems like a decent dude. I don't know. Maybe they'll be a great couple and grow up and stuff, and it'll be good. They're at least, like, in the sense of this whole show, the 7 disastrous episodes that I watched, these were actually the oldest, if that can even be a thing, couple. I think there's one who's 18, but, like, they're 17. It goes as low as 14 on the show, which is just devastating to me. But I guess they're close enough to 18, and then you could say, well, it is your decision. So hopefully, like, it works out in that sense.
Now that Hudson's really here, I see that, like, you're more supportive than, like, at the beginning. And it just means a lot.
So apparently everyone's doing great. Derek's probably doing great as well. I don't know.
I know it's going to be difficult, and we're going to have challenging days, but we're going to get through it. I'm really proud of you for the way that you are with Hudson. And
I'm really proud of you for the way you are. Southern people.
I think me and my mom are closer than we ever have been before. Just now, I think we're gonna be even closer because I need her more than anybody.
Yes, I guess having multiple pregnancy with the same time as your mom would bring you closer to her. Not a very common occurrence. This is one of those rare items that you find in a game once off, maybe. This is one of those. This is not the, me and my mom are fighting. Hopefully we get pregnant at the same time, and then that'll bond us together. Not a story I see very often in Hollywood, but definitely in reality TV, this is gold.
I think it's funny that Hudson and Noah are gonna go to school together. They're gonna be like brothers, but from another mother. Just kidding.
Yeah, and not only that, another mother, but the same family, the same age, and they're not brothers. They'll be uncle and fucking nephew. So I hope you can explain that to them when they grow up. Please. That is weird. That is very weird, and that's how the show ends. It ends with that happy banjo/guitar music that insinuates that everything is going to be all right for the rest of their human lives, but we never catch up with them again. And I don't know how they're doing. I can only assume and hope that they're doing well, but there are so many obstacles ahead for this family. That is the show. That's teen, what is it called? I'm a teen and I'm pregnant, and holy shit, my mom's also pregnant. What the hell? That was the original name, I think. The point is, this show really makes me both depressed and actually just wonder how many weird concepts there are out in America that people think, oh, I see people who are in these positions and I need to film that. Reality television never ceases to amaze me at how low it can go, but TLC is disgusting. They have been, I mean, I say that, but they've been filming this pregnant person for like 5-6 years. His name Big Ed. I don't know if you've seen it. Whew, that guy crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I don't know what to say to end. Just, if you're a teen, wrap it up, man. Jesus, holy crap. Figure it out. Until you know who you are, don't have another baby. That seems like a pretty normal thing to say, but thank you so much. If you are having a baby out there, good luck with it. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
She ain't even gotta ask. She did a dash and bit it last. You know it dash and she know